Welcome back to Wild Eye Week, everybody. This is your host, Bronco Juggalo. And once again, I am presenting a Wild Eye Week review. I hope you've enjoyed this Wild Eye Week so far. I hope you've been watching everybody's reviews. And I hope you've been paying attention for the contest that's going to be happening on Friday. Just so you know, all of the questions for the contest will have something to do with these Wild Eye reviews. Myself, Jason's, and Joe's. Everybody else's, I hope you watch those too. But those are the ones that are going to have bearing on the contest. Today, we are doing WRESTLE MASSACRE from 2018.
It was Randy. He tore them all apart.
Directed by Brad Twigg and starring Richie Acevedo as Randy, our main character and killer. This movie also features professional wrestlers Rene Dupree and Tony Atlas from WWE and many other promotions. Guys, this movie actually has a 7.0 on IMDb. It's about a groundskeeper named Randy, a groundskeeper who's obsessed with becoming a professional wrestler. Well, after being humiliated in a professional wrestling school, and then getting basically shit on by everybody in his life, Randy snaps. And he starts going after everybody. He dresses up, he puts the pads on, he's ready to go, he's, bobbing and weaving. He's got the whole wrestling thing going on. He's got the one, the little fucking, crotch hugging shorts. And he is just looking like he is ready to go all fucking Hacksaw Jim Duggan on somebody. As he kills these people, he uses their body parts to fashion his very own championship belt. Guys, I only have two cons for this movie. The first con is that Randy especially, but a lot of the other characters as well, repeat dialogue. And it's almost as if when they were cutting the film, when they were editing it, they ended up putting multiple takes in and not realizing there were multiple takes in and just left them in. So you got the same dialogue repeated back to back. Like he could have said something like, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to kill you." It would do that, and honestly that kind of bugged me a little bit, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Overall, guys, this is a really awesome film, but I'm going to give you one more con that I have for this movie, and that is the Owen storyline. The Owen storyline is very unnecessary for the film, and I think they could have done without it. Does it add some comedy? Yes, but they could have done everything they wanted to do without introducing that side story. And also, the Owen character is really fucking annoying. I think they named all the characters in this movie after professional wrestlers. And there is lots of nods to professional wrestling, which is my first pro. As a professional wrestling fan myself, I found it to be pretty cool that these guys are obviously fans. And they knew what they were talking about. And they gave the right nods to the right people in the right aspects in this movie. If you're not into professional wrestling, that's fine. You can still definitely enjoy this film, because this is one hell of an awesome, unique slasher film. I like that when he does get into it with other people, when he doesn't just come up behind them and rip them apart or whatever, they actually fight him in wrestling ways. So it holds with the wrestling motif. It makes for a very entertaining and unique slasher film. And yes, it is still a slasher. Our boy Randy here, he does take some hints from some of the slasher greats. We have a burning style kill. We have a Friday the 13th Part 7 style kill. We have some really awesome kills. The next thing I want to talk about is the gore. Where Friday the 13th Part 7 failed in showing us all the gore, thanks to the fucking MPAA, this one makes up for it en masse. And the gore looks so fucking good. Looks so realistic. There's a part where somebody gets their face ripped off. The underneath looks absolutely amazing. Really looked good. Really enjoyed the gore in this film. This movie has lots of TNA, which if you're into that, that's an awesome thing. This movie actually starts off with him chasing a naked woman through the woods and ripping her basically to pieces. It starts off with gore and it starts off with nudity. And if those are your kind of things, you're really going to enjoy this film. Lastly, guys, I really enjoyed the humor in this movie. Just a really fun and humorous film. It is a very good slasher film. It's a good horror comedy. It's just an all-around good film. This is one that, in my opinion, even though it is quite a bit longer than most slashers, This one deserves that mainstream attention, if you ask me. Guys, go and check out WRESTLE Massacre. It is an awesome movie from Wild Eye, who I am very proud to be supporting right now. Go and check out Wild Eye. They are where it's at with independent horror. They are the best fucking company in independent horror. They're my homies. Much love to them. Peace. Man, it is so awesome to be the SmackDown Women's Champion. Bayley, you'll never take this belt from me. I'll rip you in half. I'll break you. I'll kill you. Bayley, you can take your Bayley hug and shove it right up your ass, because Bronco Jolo will always be the SmackDown Women's Champion. Woo woo!
Mr. Superface, never gonna get caught controlling human population. 5, 6, 7, 8, murdered at a time. Hard to recognize due to excessive mutilation. 1, 2, 3, 4, time to seal your fate. Mr. Superface is here to murder everybody. 911.